If you are a fan of Coach and a Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 to be exact, stay tuned because this is the bag for you. Hey guys, welcome. I just came back from travels and I was greeted with a nice package and I decided to come on here to show you guys what I bought. This is my second time recording this because I realized my microphone was not on whatsoever, and I hate when I'm editing and I'm dealing with the video and I can hear the muffledness. So I'm just starting all over altogether. But if you are a fan of Coach and a Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 to be exact, stay tuned because this is the bag for you. Now, there has been lots of videos going on about the comparisons about the ROWAN satchel and even the Coach Ruby satchel, and I'm giving it away, this is Coach. There have been many videos comparing that to the Louis Vuitton Speedy, particularly the 25 size. And I'm not really trying to go into that much, but I did want to share with you that Coach made, improved on their design of the ROWAN, and I have always been tossing and turning of whether I should get it. And once I saw this new design or this new take, I was like, yep, I'm sold. This is it. This is what I needed. So I already unpackaged it for you guys. I got two. And here is the first one. Isn't she pretty? It is the Coach Monogram CC in black and brown. And the one big difference is that the zipper is no longer in the front with the sign. It's now on the back. So you don't have to see the zipper anymore. You can have it on your person instead of on the front where the Coach sign is, which I think was the improvement that I needed. That's the improvement pretty much. So it's really up to you if you want. I'm going to insert the old style somewhere here. Whoop. Somewhere here, somewhere anywhere on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. But this is the new take that they have. They just pretty much put the zipper on a different side. You still have 4 feet at the bottom. You have your zipper going along the top of the bag to the sides, so you have a bit more accessibility into the bag. And you have your adjustable and removable strap. Okay. The second one that I got is in the color black with gold hardware, and you may say, why? It's so similar, but honestly, I can see this being a little bit more dressed up in a sense versus the other one, depending on what you're doing, where you're going, and not everything brown goes with. That's just me. But anyhow, it has the same features. I'm not going to go into it again, but as you can tell, the zipper is no longer on the front side. Of course, it's on the back. All of the hardware has Coach stamped or etched in there as well. Now I'm going to go into the reasons as to why I believe this satchel in general is the best option in comparison, or a better option in comparison to the Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 to be exact. This bag exactly for Coach comes in 2 sizes. This size, which is literally just called the ROWAN satchel, and then a mini ROWAN satchel. And this size is pretty much closest to the 25 exactly, so you're not losing any space. So that's one of the good points for this bag. Another thing is that you do not need a shaper at all. This bag is already structured. It doesn't come flattened. It does not sag or lose its shape over time. So that is not an added expense that you would have to spend on. So win-win. If you see me looking down, I have my points here because I was just thinking about it like, oh, come on now. This is such a better bag. You have so much more color options. With Louis Vuitton, for the most part, you would only see it in the Louis Vuitton monogram print or the Damier Ebene print. And sometimes, depending on the season, the year, they may come out with different colorways. But for the most part, it is the black and brown print. With Coach, and even when choosing what colors, I had a very difficult time because I'm a Coach girl. I like almost everything Coach. And I always have to rein in myself a lot, actually, when going onto their website, because if not, I'll just buy the whole store. They have a lot more colorways, and it can transcend to almost everything in your wardrobe. So you can have your black, you can have your browns, you can have a red, you can have a yellow, you can have a blue, a denim. They did have a denim one that I was very close to taking, but it wasn't the denim monogram print. It just had Coach stamped on the front, and they only had the monogram in the mini ROWAN. And once they come out with the bigger one, that will be the next one that I'll be purchasing. And I think I'll be done with the ROWAN satchel. I need to say that to myself to, hold myself back, rein it in. But I think I will be done with the ROWAN satchel. So another reason is that, and I don't know what number I'm up to, so hopefully I'll just keep putting up numbers so you can keep up with me, is it's less money. And I think that's a no-brainer. These were on the tag, because I still have the tag here right now. It says it's supposed to be $398. No. I got this off the Coach outlet website, and it was originally $199. I got these for both $159.20. So pretty much a little bit over $30. I mean $300. So for 2 bags, that's very great. Another thing is that the SPEEDY is pretty much an open pocket, and that's why people get the shaper, because they want space to organize their things along with shaping it and keeping the structure and protecting their investment or the purchase that they got. They buy the shaper for that reason. And knowing Coach, I have not opened these up yet, and I will in a second. They always have compartments, even just a little slip pocket. They will have something. But you already know from looking on the outside that you have a zipper on the outside. So it's a plus. Now, this last reason is primarily a personal reason. So that's why I wouldn't really link it with all the rest as a reason. But depending on your personal style, and if you're like me, I have 2 Louis Vuitton pieces. I'm not a big fan of their monogram prints. And I only have one item that is the Damier Ebene. And when looking at the SPEEDY, the only one that I would consider even purchasing was the Damier Ebene one. But even that, when looking at the bag, I wasn't in love with the bag. It was just like, is this plastered in your face all the time? And a few people that I watch on YouTube do have it, and they show how they utilize it and how it works with them. And I was drawn to it for that reason. And that's what I had to really come to terms with in my mind. I don't like the bag. I like the functionality and the usability and the versatility of the bag. So why purchase it? And once I realized that bag is not for me, because although I would probably get a lot of usage out of it, I'm not in love with it. And after a while, I don't see myself really keeping it. Me being a Coach lover, and I love the Coach monogram print, this black and brown colorway spoke to me 100%. This is my Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene, or even if you want to call it the Louis Vuitton monogram, but I would say this is more closest to the Damier Ebene because it has the dark brown along with the black, I guess you would say. Yes, with the black on here. So it would more so resemble the Damier Ebene on it, for this one. So this is what it is, and I love the bag. When I look at it, like, my heart feels overwhelmed and joyful. I was not feeling that. I was just feeling like, oh, it's practical, everybody has it, blah blah blah, perhaps I should get it. And that could be some of the dangers of social media and also YouTube. You have to really think about what speaks to your soul. And Louis Vuitton for that bag was not speaking to my soul whatsoever. So that was my reason for ultimately choosing this bag. I forgot one last reason why the Coach ROWAN satchel is a much better option than Louis Vuitton SPEEDY is it has feet. How could I have forgotten that? It has feet, 4 feet that you can use so that your bag does not touch any surface that you put it down on. Come on now, it's like a no-win. Anytime you get feet on a bag, it elevates the bag altogether because it protects your purchase. So that kind of summarizes it overall. The amount of things that you have to do to make the SPEEDY bag work for you, you don't have to do that with the Coach Ruby or ROWAN satchel. You don't have to buy a shaper, and you do not have to worry about getting scratches at the bottom because it is fine. And definitely if you got the monogram print with the vachetta leather, you don't have to worry about any rain spots, none of that. You can wear it in any type of weather that suits you. So along with the price point, Coach options for the SPEEDY bag is a no-brainer to me. And if you are not in love with the bag, the SPEEDY bag rather, and you wanted an alternative, you wanted to try it out, obviously this is the bag for that. There's so many videos explaining that. But if you are a Coach girl like me, this new version of the ROWAN satchel, you will like it. So those are my reasons as to why this bag surpasses, in my opinion, the Louis Vuitton SPEEDY 25 bag, and why you should not spend your money there and why you should buy this one. However, I do have one disclaimer. The Ruby satchel that Coach has, which is not on the outlet website, is actually on his regular website. It's a lot more money. It's about almost $600, well, $600 to $700 depending on the materials that are used. If you're getting the jacquard print or the full leather bag, that is one bag that is also a very good alternative to the Louis Vuitton SPEEDY bag, which I also do want. However, I want it in a discontinued color. I know. And I've been looking on pre-love websites, looking everywhere just to see if it comes back. I don't want to buy it in the colorways that they have right now because they don't speak to my soul. Like, I like them. Yes, I like them. It's not like the Louis Vuitton where I'm just like, oh, I like the functionality of the bag. I do like them. And the one particularly that I like, that if I did not see the other color I would buy, is the chalk and white. And I'll insert it somewhere here so you can see. I love that bag. I do. I like it. And I was close to buying it when I was down in Orlando, but I was just like, I don't know. And then I was watching this YouTuber, I think her name is called The Glam It Girl, and she displayed her papaya 25 papaya and brown Coach Ruby satchel bag, and I was like, this is it. Scratch that out. I came off the plane with the white and brown bag, and then I saw that video and I was like, nope, this is the bag. And since then I have not seen any other bag to surpass my love for it. So hopefully Coach comes back out with that color again. It's like a color block situation. If I can find it, I've only been able to find it in the size 18, and that's too small for me. That's never going to work. So I really hope I can find it in the 25 in very good condition if I do have to get it on the pre-love market. If not, I really hope Coach comes out with that color again. But that is another bag that if you want a little bit of a bump up in terms of quality, I'm saying that the ROWAN satchel is not good quality. It is very good quality, to my opinion. Some bags on the Coach outlet are very good quality. However, that is from the 1941 style. You're going to be getting the glove tanned leather. It's going to be, even holding it in my hands when I was in the Coach store in Orlando, you can feel the difference. However, the 1941 collection for Coach is just known to have superb quality in terms of the leather, the stitching, and everything. So if you're looking for just a step above what Coach has to offer in the outlet side, the Ruby Satchel will be your go-to. Let's get into the bags. Okay, so I took out all the stuffing, and I'm only going to do it on one bag because, as I said, it will be the same exact thing. So it's pretty dark, so I'm just going to, hopefully you can see this, I'm not sure. There is a zipper in the back right here, and it's a decent sized zipper. You can probably hold a card case in there if you would like. Let me take off this here. You can pull a card case, money, whatever you would like in there. And then I just realized I had it stuck on a bit of styrofoam, so it's actually a bigger pocket than I anticipated it to be. So you can hold your phone most likely in there. Let me see. My phone fits in there, so it's a pretty decent sized pocket. I don't know if you can see my phone in there. Yes. And I had the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And then for the most part, it's an open pocket. And then on this side, you have a big slip pocket, which I think my phone can fit into as well. Yes, it can. So you have a big slip pocket which your phone can fit into. Okay. Or if you want to put in money, keys, whatever your heart content is, and then you have a zipper pocket that can do just the same. It does have a little plaque here that says Coach New York. This is a Coach bag. The story patch is our badge of authenticity. Few people may see it, but it will always be a reminder of our commitment to quality and craftsmanship. And then it has a little number at the bottom. So yeah, it has a little plaque here. So yeah, pretty spacious bag. So automatically you can tell I do have a little bottle here. I know it's going to fit, but just in case, if you want to know, it fits. So I already have my phone and a water bottle. I'm pretty sure my wallet will be able to fit in there just as easily. Now let's go to the zipper compartment on the back to see what that can hold. It is a decent pocket. Let's see if it can fit the phone. Yes, it fits the phone perfectly. And it zips up. Okay, so all of the compartments in there can fit your phone perfectly, and you have more than enough space to fit other things as well. So this is a very good travel companion. You can fit it in your suitcase, no problem. The only con about this, if this is a con for you, I'm happy that it doesn't do this. But if you are looking for the functionality of it flattening out like the Louis Vuitton SPEEDY does for travel purposes or just whatever, that's not an option here. It is a structured bag. It will keep its shape. So therefore, if you are going to travel with this and you need it to go into your suitcase, you're most likely just going to have to stuff it with something so that you don't lose space in your suitcase while traveling, if that makes any sense. But yes, these are my reasons for why you should choose the ROWAN satchel over the SPEEDY 25, and a deep dive a little bit, I guess you would say, in terms of the newer version of the Coach ROWAN satchel and what it can hold and the sizing and all of that stuff. And then the one new feature that it does have. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. As you know, this is not a traveling vlog channel, although this year I will be traveling a lot. All of my days have been spread out to the max. I cannot mess up any way there. And I did just come back from travels. I was debating on videotaping some stuff for you guys, but it's whatever. Let me know if you guys want to see those things. I don't know, it's pretty interesting and so forth, I think, but because I was also seeing some other people's vlogging videos. But yeah, till next time, bye.